Guys, this season you've had games you've been in control, games you've had to dig in and fight. Today was a bit of both, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've got to be honest, I never felt in control. Very, very pleased, obviously, with the result, but quite disappointed with the performance. I think give credit to Hampton, who were the better side on the day for me. And sometimes in football, you've got to take your luck. You know, you've got to take the 3 points as and when they come. But we can do a lot better than that. And as I said, there's certain things we were looking at during the game that we were disappointed with. But, you know, 3 bits of real quality again. You know, Wright's header in particular, Mo's finish. And that's a difference, I think, from last season. We've got a front three, you know, and especially when Wright is back, that can score goals. And probably from nothing as well. I thought Danny Wright was exceptional the whole game. I think he gave us a focal point. But overall, I think we got away with one here, if I'm being honest.
You mentioned Danny Wright there, and that sort of links with the theme of what we've talked about this season, about depth. And Wright's been able to come in with prior suspension, and it really doesn't feel like there's been a significant drop-off. You wouldn't have had that last year, as you mentioned.
No, and that's, I've got to be honest, that's credit to the chairman and Stuart. You know, Jason Pryor only became late, really late in the window. We didn't know that Jason was going to become available. And you know, we'd already signed Danny Wright, so that was Derek and Stuart's call to go and say yes to it. You know, we're delighted to have both of them because it's a long season. You know, we're back again on Monday. It's only a 48-hour difference. But also, you know, you can then have Gio and coming on and getting 60s and 90s as well. Gio's made a difference at the football club. I think Robbo's form has been exceptional. You know, he's back to his best this year. But as I said, there's a lot to look at in that game, if I'm being analytical about how we could be a lot better than we were today.
You mentioned one of those areas of improvement. At the end, Hampton and Richmond really putting you under the cosh a bit. Are you proud of how your side defended, or would you rather they didn't get into those areas in the first place? How do you assess that as a manager?
Well, I think when you're 3-1 up, you should then stay in control of the game. We didn't pass the ball particularly well today. I thought we got harried out of possession quite comfortably. And you know, the second goal for me, you know, it looked a soft goal from where I was. It wasn't the hardest shot in the world. I think Ross is saying he's unsighted. But then that gave them the momentum to go and have a real go in that last 10-15 minutes, and they're always going to. You know, they were going to start launching balls in the box. They got a very good centre forward in Tommy Wood. They got, you know, Donaldson. They got Inman, who were good in the air. So yeah, proud that we won the game. But I said to them, sometimes it's better to be, you know, lucky than good, and that's what I think today.
It's an old football cliche, but people say a side that can get results maybe when they aren't at their best, that's the sign of a top side. Is there any sense of that today, or you know, are you, as an analytics man, frustrated with the performance?
I didn't see a top side there today. So I don't think that analogy works for me today. Maybe if you're 15, 20 games in and you've done okay and you're playing better. And listen, at home we've been outstanding. You know, we put 3 past Slough. You know, we put 4 past Dover. But away from home we've had to dig in. And I think our performances haven't been as good as our results. If you want me to be honest, I think even the Dartford game we felt we could have played better. But you know, you'll take away wins in this league. They're hard to come by. I know how difficult it is in this league to go and get an away win, and we've got 2 of them now. So you'll bank those. You know, that's 7 points out of 9 away from home. And as you've heard me often say, you know, if that had been 7 draws, that's 7 points. So we've accumulated 7 points. We're glad to be back at home on Monday. You know, where I think we have more control of the game and more what we do. But you know, today only becomes a great win. It's a good win at the minute. It becomes a great win if we could back it up with another 3 points on Monday.
Well, speaking of Monday, a really short turnaround for you in the squad, the shortest one you would have had this year. What's the plans for preparation for that as normal? Is there any extra rest, or will the boys be back at it after today's performance? No,
what we've asked them to do is, you know, especially the London lads, because there's no beaches around, go and try and find a swimming pool, see if you can just get that out of your legs. And the lads that live around the coast, which is quite a lot of us now, you know, get down to Southsea, get in that cold water. Because it does make a difference to help you recover. But it's a recovery day tomorrow for them. You know, we're in as normal on Monday. But I think the players in there know that they can do better. There's a slight, I know it's weird, but there's a slight air of disappointment in the dressing room of the fact that, you know, we're all honest, I think, at this football club. We're not going to walk away and say, you know, we deserved the win or we were fantastic. And you sense that in the dressing room afterwards. They know we've probably got away with one there. But as I said, that's the football gods for you, and we'll take the football gods all day long.
And finally, a word on the fans today. They travelled in great number. We believe the coach was almost sold out, and you could really hear them from the stand as well. How important is that for you? Yeah,
I mean, so far, you know, they got to every away game. You know, the Braintree game, I think Dartford on the Tuesday night, exceptional. But they love coming here. It's only an hour and probably 15 up the road. I know they always go, they've got a favourite pub that they always get up to, and it's great to see them, and they know they help us. The players keep saying how much they help us. But when you see them with Danny Wright at the end and Mo, and I think they've got all songs now worked out for all the players, it's just nice to see the club so well connected at the moment. And as I said, that's what we're trying to focus on. That's the strikers are key helps with that. You know, we're all going to be in the bar Monday, win, lose or draw again. Another 500 quid's up for grabs, and they just, you know, I just think they're enjoying the fact that the club seems very, very tight at the moment. And the tighter the club is, all round, from the ladies to the academy to the supporters to the players to the staff, it just turns it into a very good football club, and that's what we're trying to make sure this season is we're a good football club.
Thank you, Dos.
Cheers, mate.